We have some major bullish news for the Drip Network, as well as the Animal Farm. That's right, we're going to show a little love over to the Animal Farm too in this video, but most of the focus is going to be on Drip. And guys, we can see the price action for Drip is going absolutely parabolic. The big question is, why? What is contributing towards that? Many people are pointing towards a community-based project called Drip Drop Draw, also known as DDD. This project is not out yet, but a lot of people are getting really hyped, and I can understand why. The utilities for this sounds absolutely incredible. And keep in mind, guys, that this is not the only community project that's out there. There is another one called Droplet, which is already released. DDD looking like it's going to be coming up in the month of March. Them mentioning that they're going to be releasing this at the same time as the new Drip UI. And Forex Shark and their team, they got a whole bunch of other stuff they're working on too. Scratchies, the Dogs of Fortune, names pending for this stuff. Via on-ramping, the lending system, Super Chat, the list goes on and on and on. Variety of games. And so, guys, with this project, DDD, which I'll refer to, is a way to enter into a raffle. That's right, you have a chance to win a substantial amount of drip. And with that drip, you got a couple things. So first off, if you go buy Drip normally, you're going to be buying it off of, let's say, the Drip website, and you go ahead and deposit it in. With the entry into this raffle system, the DDD, you have a chance to win with your dollar value a ton more Drip. But what's the catch? So the catch is that if you lose, get this, you're only going to get 75%. I know. Catch that. I'll say that one more time for you guys. You kind of still win even if you lose. That's why this seems so weird. That's why I'm like trying to figure out the best way to explain this to you guys, because it's not something that you normally see. Normally it's like, okay, you go buy a raffle ticket into something, and if you lose, then oh well, right? But with this, because we're dealing with cryptocurrency, you can adjust the systems on this. So if you go to put in for a raffle ticket and you lose, 75% of that will still buy Drip, and it will automatically be moved over into your deposit account that's associated with the wallet that you used in order to buy this raffle ticket. So this is going to help create a lot of buying pressure. But there's some really cool things that actually extends further beyond this. So not only do you have a chance to win if you get that big grand prize, there's also like runner-up type things. And we got a list here highlighting some of the features that they've told us so far. There's still more things that they have not released to us. They made that very clear. And guys, I think it's really cool, all these different things. But let's go ahead and start running through these. First up is that you'll be able to buy these raffle tickets with BUSD. That is subject to change. They could do swap over to BNB. They could use USDC, something like that. It's not fully hard set in stone for that or for all of these things. The project's not even out yet. So there are some real opportunities here for them to continue to improve things based off of what they're sharing with us. A lot of people are giving feedback, and people are becoming very optimistic about this. Keep in mind with BUSD, there's a lot of controversy right now going on about the future of that. So the fact that this could pivot to BNB or USD, I think is some really good news. And with this, guys, also locked in price. So what that means is that when they do this, there's daily rewards. There's daily winners, right? That means that when they start this for the new day, let's say Drip is at $1. Okay, and then over the course of the day, there's more buying pressure, and Drip goes up to $1.10. Well, during the course of this activity for the day, those lottery tickets that you're getting is referencing Drip at a price value of $1. So what does that mean? That means that if the Drip price goes up over the day to $1.10, people might be incentivized to go and buy a raffle ticket through the Drip Drop Draw, and they have a chance to win a substantial amount of Drip. Whereas if they go and just buy it on the regular market, they're going to have to pay a premium for that. Worst case scenario, if they don't win the raffle system, is that they're still going to get 75% back. So having that locked-in system could cause more people to participate in this project. Then we also have a jackpot rollover. So of that, you're looking at 10% earnings rolling over into the next day's draw based on the previous day's price. this is also still, this is also really, really bullish news, guys, because look at it this way. If day over day, the price action keeps going up, the next day's prize, everyone starts to participate into the raffle system because they want to have this win. First off, you're already establishing with something in that pool, right? It's already there because it's 10% from what was the day before, but it's based off of the price from the day before. So if you bought like $1,000 worth of drip, where a drip is $1 a piece from the day before, and that's already established into the pool, the next day, let's say drip, just to make things simple, let's say the next day drip is $2. So if you were to buy drip on the market at that point in time, you would have had half as much drip. So technically that drip is now worth dollar-wise twice as much as what it was the day before. And people have an opportunity to win that. So they go buy these raffle tickets and they have a chance to get that. But because they bought in the raffle tickets, they're already helping contribute towards the next day. You see what I'm saying? So it's 10% of whatever is there being moved over to the next day, and potentially this could cause a nice little rolling action in order to have people keep participating with this. But wait, there's more. That's right. So in addition to that, you also have phase 2. This is something we don't have a lot of details on yet, but that's going to involve the reservoir, and they're going to have a gap between launches with that. And it's being mentioned by them that this is looking to be a monster all on its own. So that's pretty cool. Then we also have a referral link system. With that, people will be able to use a referral link that'll get more tickets. So I'm referencing this back to the DDD. My apologies. So the referral link with the DDD, people will be able to use a referral link, get more tickets by participating with that. And they're looking into a variety of different things to enhance it, and they're looking to give us more details on that before the release. But then there's also this. This is really cool. This is the sacrifice. So people have been voluntarily donating or sacrificing their drip to the tax vault, because if you participate in the drip faucet and you want to get 1% interest per day, then guess what? At some point, if people are basically only selling, there's no buying pressure, there's no of those percentage fees that feeds back into the tax vault. If that's not taking place and you're only selling, at some point, in order to pay out those rewards, you have to mint new drip tokens. Thankfully, they have that design system. The drawback to that, of course, is that when you inflate the supply, you're decreasing the overall value per token. So the project is more likely to depreciate in value, and it gets harder to try and have that big rocket up, right? So you want to keep the supply low, ideally. And guys, with the sacrifice system that people voluntarily did, we saw a nice little impact on this before. Now incorporate that into a reward system in which when you participate with this, you're going to have something interesting happen. So you sacrifice to earn the highest amount of tickets. We're talking about giving you 5 times more tickets, giving you those chances to win. The sacrifice winner, they're actually going to be the second biggest winner of this big prize. They're going to get 2.5% of the jackpot pool. It may adjust. That's not like a finalized percentage, but right now we're being told it's looking at 2.5% of the jackpot pool. And then there's a 1% dev fee only to a wallet controlled by Forex. And then a chunk of this sacrifice drip. A chunk of that goes into the pot, and a chunk of it also goes to the tax vault. So again, people that decide that they want to volunteer in sacrificing their drip with this, it's not like they're just willy-nilly throwing it away, guys. They actually have a chance to win some nice prizes out of this. A chunk of that goes into the pot, pays out the winner, and then in addition to that, you also have some of it going into the tax vault. So with that also, think of it like this. You have big players, right? So if a big player is playing their odds and they're thinking, I want to go ahead and jump on in this, I think that I might be able to make a nice little return, because if I am sacrificing this much drip, but I get a ton of drip back out of this, okay. But somebody else might come in and snipe them, right? Someone else might come in and be like, I'm going to sacrifice even more than they did, and that way then I have a better chance to win. So these big whales, the big players, all of a sudden they're more likely to say, you know what, I'm going to voluntarily go ahead and toss this in there. And guess what, guys? Like, again, at the end of the day, this helps Drip overall in its project because you have the distribution percentages going across all of this, and it sounds super bullish. Sure, you have a winner, but remember, it's like you have distribution going to the tax vault, you have this going on there. So overall, this is really, really good news for Drip. Think about how much liquid drip that there is out there in the system right now. People might be looking at something like this and saying, well, I was going to wait until drip was back at $100 to put my drip in, but I don't really know about the future of the project. Maybe I could do it at $50 if I double my amount right now. You know, they're running through all these different thoughts. Some of those people might be like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and participate in the sacrifice side for this raffle and see if I have a chance to win something big. And worst case scenario, it helps raise the price of drip anyways. So the drip that they have remaining is still looking like it's going to be quite good. And yeah, so anyway, I think that's going to be, and it helps with the tax vault preventing from this going absolutely crazy. So that's what we know essentially so far, but they're going to be releasing more details on this. Now, I do want to hop into a couple other quick things for you guys before we wrap up this video. So some other things is, for example, Droplet. This is another community-based project that's already out. This has over $3 million of TVL, or total value locked. And with this, a percentage of this project goes into buying drip on the market and then sends it to the tax vault. So it's got its own price for Droplet. People can buy, sell it, trade it. There you go. It's a community-led project, but a portion of that goes back into the Drip ecosystem anyways. So that's quite cool. People are definitely showing a lot of support with that. And then outside of that, because of all the FOMO that's been going on the last couple days, a ton of drip has been fed into the tax vault. Over 500,000 drip. Very, very good news in regards to that. Then we have the animal farm. There is still marketing going on with this. There's a nice little giveaway that they're doing. People can participate with that. I'll have a link down in the description there for you guys, as well as I will have a link to my own referral address. So if you are not currently, or if you want to make a new wallet and you want to participate earning the 1% per day through the Drip faucet, feel free. I would love it if you guys use my referral address down in the description below for that. And I have a tutorial video I'll include too in case you've never done that before or maybe you forgot. Okay, so the animal farm, they said here, yesterday in Telegram, I mentioned that we would be trending on some big sites within 48 hours. Here it is. This is just the start of a powerful, sustained campaign, so make sure to support. AMA tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We might actually get some dates. I'm not promising anything, but we might actually get some dates on tomorrow's AMA as of the time we're recording this video. Here we can see for the animal farm, it is trending over on CoinMarketCap, #1. And then also we can see the AFD, which is the dog token, that trending at #2 on CoinMarketCap. And then we also have the animal farm dogs token trending over on CoinGecko. Variety of influencers running promotions via Twitter, for example, talking about that nice giveaway for the animal farm. So people are talking about this for sure. When's the marketing coming for Drip? Because a lot of people have been in anticipation for that. Well, guys, when you have Forex Shark looking to release dates on this stuff, saying, hey, this is a date, that's realistically when we're going to be seeing marketing start pushing for that. So we've been waiting for the actual dates, not a time frame. We're looking for middle of January stuff to be done. Like, to say when it's done does not mean that they're releasing same day. That's a different story. We already know from the history of Forex Shark that he wants to space these things out. So we should hopefully have some new details on this as early as tomorrow. Some very bullish stuff, guys, overall. Tell us what you think about Drip, Drop, Draw, the DDD down in the comments below. And again, if you want to participate earning 1% interest per day, feel free. I would love it if you guys do, to use my referral address down in the description below. I've been using the faucet now. I've been in Drip for over a year. Many people have been naysayers on this. And I guess the last thing I really want to touch on actually is this. If you zoom out on Drip's price over the course of the last year, it has not looked good. The last 48 hours, that's a different story. Is this the bottom? That's a great question. based on what we're seeing in the overall market, a lot of people are starting to ape back into Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. And with Drip itself, this is a community-led project, some really cool features. People are finding out about this. I think there's some other rumor stuff that's going on of stuff that has not been announced yet by Forex that might even get announced tomorrow. It's supposed to be really bullish. And again, it looks like it comes back to affect Drip itself. So people are getting in on this before the train super takes off. The amount of people that are currently in Drip is not restrictive because, guys, as the project legitimizes itself through delivery, think about how many new people might look at the system and say, you're telling me that this thing survived the bear market that whole year, as bad as everything was, and the project was only about a year old when that basically got kickstarted with this. And now it's actually making a strong recovery and people are participating in this. And it's even stronger now because of the amount of activity and the users, et cetera, and the utilities, all that. Maybe I want to get in this too, right? There will be more than likely people that have that train of thought. So people are looking at this and saying, is now the right time? And that's why we're seeing price action. Is people are buying the project, obviously. Let us know your guys' thoughts. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up like button. Thank you so much to my Patreon supporters. Double shout out. Thank you to WeLoveSafeMoon.com, Victor Vegas, SafeMoon Oz for being higher level patrons. And thank you to my YouTube members for your support as well. God bless. We'll see you in the next episode.